Interest rates are on the rise and the market is shifting quickly. We have so many questions and we're getting so many mixed messages from the media outlets. Questions like, if we're in a recession, is the market going to crash? After 2 years of an unprecedented real estate market, are we going back to normal? What does the shift in the market mean? And what does this mean about the value of your home? Well, let's dive in and clear up some of these questions. Hey friends, I'm Branson with Chamberlain Realty. And the biggest thing that I want everyone to hear is that real estate experts are not saying that the market is going to be crashing. This is not 2008. Realtor.com says, and I quote, experts don't believe the market is in a bubble or a crash is in the cards. What we're actually seeing is the market normalizing, not crashing. So with the number of homes currently selling slowing down, we're seeing the market start to look more like it did before 2020. Looking at this graph from the National Association of Realtors, projections are showing home sales return. Going back down to numbers like 2019 is not a bad thing. We had a good market at that time. Now, make no mistake, the state of the economy is what many people are thinking about. Globally, according to the Wall Street Journal, 3/4 of CEOs feel that we are in a recession or will be in the next 12 to 18 months. And we are seeing that market shift as we speak. Homes aren't flying off the shelf anymore. We're not seeing any bidding wars. And as interest rates continue to increase, we see that buyers have less buying power and are unsure of what to do. So again, let's look at what the real estate experts and advisors have to say. Now, while there's no way to know how the market will behave and what will actually happen, it's still good to reflect on how past recessions have historically affected the real estate market. History tells us that recessions don't automatically mean that we're going to see a housing crisis. So as you consider your next real estate move, note that the recession does not mean 2008. The housing market, like any other market, is all about supply and demand. So according to Realtor.com, we're at a time right now when many millennials, which is one of the largest generations that are reaching the age where they're starting to consider homeownership, are actually entering the housing market and creating a huge demand. And that's likely going to be keeping prices up. Interest rate hikes have aided in the market normalizing a bit, which may seem all doom and gloom. But if you compare it to how hard it was for the average buyer to have the ability to even get into a home with all of the competition we had, it's not as bad as the news makes it seem. And as the data shows, buyers are still buying. Connect with me to learn more about the market and if it's the right time for your next real estate move. I'm Branson with Chamberlain Realty, making home dreams a reality. Let me guide you home